For the second week in a row, the Monday message is coming to you from Montreat, North Carolina, where this past week, 7 youth from Lewinsville Presbyterian, along with Pastor Lane and Siobhan Grayson, have been attending the Montreat Youth Conference. It has been a remarkable week and a remarkable experience. Every day, our youth attended a keynote presentation in the morning, worship service in the evening, and in between, they participated in small groups and connection groups to process and discuss the theme and the messages from the week. We've been singing great music. We've been doing energizer dances that we're looking forward to sharing with you all back home. As Pastor Lane shared in her Monday message last week, the theme of this year's conference has been more than enough. Our youth live in a culture that is constantly telling them that they are not enough. They are not cool enough unless they can keep up with the crowd. They're not smart enough. They're not rich enough. They're not popular enough. They are not loved enough. And of course, our youth are not the only ones who live in that kind of a culture. Adults live in that kind of culture too, where adults are constantly being told that they are not enough and that they need to do more in order to justify their place in the community and in order to prove that they belong. Adults are constantly being told they need to do more, they need to be more, they need to earn more, they need to achieve more. Adults also live in a culture where they are told they are not enough. And so the youth conference this year has proclaimed and reminded us against all of that with God, we are more than enough. We have more than enough love in our lives to feel secure. We have more than enough strength with God to face every challenge that we might come across. With God and with each other, we have more than enough power to change our community and to change the world. The good news that has been proclaimed here at Montreat this week is that with God, we are and we have more than enough. And the church is the community that has been entrusted with this news, and it is news that adults need to hear. It is news that youth need to hear. It is news that our neighbors need to hear, because it is the truth about us, about our lives, and about God. With God, we are and we have more than enough. So I think that this week, what we are being invited to do by the theme here from the Montreat Youth Conference, I think we're being invited to consider our own lives and our hearts and our souls, and to notice the places in our hearts and our souls where we are not sure that we have enough, where we are not sure that we are enough. And we're invited to bring those places to God, to turn them over to God, and to hear God saying to us, "My beloved child, with me, you are more than enough, and with me, you have everything that you need." Friends, have a really good week.